One of the things that is happening using the existing framework of justice is Donald Trump wanting $230 million from the Justice Department as compensation for the cases they brought against him. Mark, our expert in legal shit, make this make sense to me, please.
So we knew this was coming. I've been waiting for this for many months because back in like 2023, 2024, I think there might be more than one. Trump filed claims under the Federal Tort Claims Act, what we call these SF-95s. I've done it for clients because it's a prerequisite for suing the U.S. government for certain types of actions that you have to file an administrative claim, wait a period of time, and either administratively negotiate it, or if they don't respond or they deny, you can then go to court. And you got to wait a period of time. And Todd Blanche, our now Deputy Attorney General, was part of the legal team that filed these tort claims, administrative claims. And they were, quite frankly, had Trump not been president, they would have been just dismissed outright because they're frivolous. They're totally baseless. Now that Trump is president, we were wondering, would he actually settle with himself and just pay himself as a result? And so he's challenging two primary things. One is the 2016 investigation into him, all the Russiagate stuff, which is totally outside, as far as I'm aware, the statute of limitations. And two, the criminal prosecutions that were pursued against him, which were obviously signed off by federal judges, etc. And if those were compensable actions, I mean, it would just open the Pandora's box for anyone who was pursued by the federal government. It would just, I mean, just kind of blows your mind. But the notion from a conflict of interest standpoint, an ethical aspect, because who in the Justice Department is going to approve this? Because the folks who are at the top have something, they were involved with the claims. They may even financially benefit. It's not clear. But, normally these claims would be on contingency. Maybe they were paid for out of pocket. I don't know. But Todd Blanche could actually financially benefit. Okay, let's say he's not, but he was still Trump's personal lawyer, so was Pam Bondi as the Attorney General. So what would normally happen? You recuse yourself, you kick it down to a lower level, to a career person, but no one in the Justice Department is going to take any action that is against the President of the United States because they're going to get fired. I mean, it's very clear that that's what would happen. So now he's saying, "Oh, don't worry." I don't know why I'm talking with a Russian accent. Maybe that's appropriate. I don't do Trump as well as you guys do. Don't worry. I'm going to donate all the money to charity. Well, it's our money. It's the three of ours money. It's the rest of the 300 plus million taxpayers, including the illegal aliens who are taxpayers. It's our money. Don't give our money to charity unless you're going to give me a tax break, when I can deduct it in my 2025 taxes or something. But it's just outright absurd. And of course, look, it's unprecedented because that's what you could say about Donald Trump. Is unprecedented. We've never had anything like this before. Hopefully never have it like this again. But it smells on so many different levels. But that's what this is that's going on. And
he's bilking the treasury to feather his own nest. Call it what it is.
Hey, he's
what it is.
He's the king. King Trump can.
Yeah, this is king.
Whatever. It's his bank account, and the Department of Treasury is his bank, so he can do whatever he wants. And if he does this, that's basically indicative and illustrative of that notion.
I think it is illustrative of that notion.